Hello, this is Billy Sands for Billow Sand Radio, and today we have a very special guest here in the studio. We have Willie Sheboyington. Did I say that right? Sheboyington? Okay, good. Welcome. Now, Willie. Can I call you Willie? Yes, you can, miss. What is your background? Well, I was born on a farm in Greenbow, Alabama! Okay, Forrest Gump. What does it mean to transcribe? What exactly does a transcriber do? Well, to transcribe is the process of writing musical notation based solely on the recording of the song. How does one get a job transcribing music? As a transcriber, you're gonna show up to the interview with some work that you've done, you know, like your resume, your repertoire. This should include a piano score, a lead sheet that contains melody and chords, a full score, and guitar and notation tab. Now, I should have asked you this first, but how did you get started as a transcriber? Every morning on the farm, I heard the rooster cock-a-doodle-dooing, and I thought, now what if I can make that into a song? So I picked up my daddy's banjo and started imitating what the rooster was singing, if you will. Among other farm sounds, the low hum of the tractor, my mama singing in the shower. You know, eventually I thought I could do this for a living. One day, a man in a suit heard me playing one of my compositions, and he offered me a full ride scholarship to Berklee College of Music. And that's where I learned to read, write, and organize my music. Why did you want this particular job, though? I did not start off wanting this particular job. I guess I just got so good at transcribing, more and more people wanted me to write their sheet music for them. What are the hours like? Is it like a 9 to 5? No, it's not set 9 to 5, so to speak. Transcribing is mostly a freelance job. You work as the work comes. The actual transcribing on average takes between 24 and 48 hours, depending on how big or how complicated a piece of music is. If it's just a 3-minute pop song, it should just be a few hours. But if it's just a big orchestral piece with many strings, percussion, etc., or a complicated jazz piece, it takes a lot longer. Is the job flexible? Could you do this job with a family? The job is flexible. It is possible to do this work with a family. I know, because I have 16 and a half kids myself. What's the half? I killed him dead. So now you're Sling Blade? Next question. Does the job involve a lot of travel, or can most of it be done via Skype? For example, do you have to be there at the live venue in order to transcribe, or does someone send you a recording? It depends. Sometimes I like to be at the venue if it's a live recording, just so I can get the live feel of the atmosphere in the room. Most of the time, I get a recording and I transcribe from there. What type of people do you work with? The people I work with are the artists, the sound engineers, the composers, the record producers, etc. Also, I should say that some of these industry trends are that more and more consumers are going towards the streaming services like Spotify and Pandora, rather than the ownership services like iTunes, downloads, you know, illegal and legal, etc. Do you have any hobbies? Of course I do! I still like to play the banjo, I still like to sheep, I still like to... cut. This is clean radio, sir. Goodness. Anyway, now we're going to some of our callers on the phone lines. Let's see. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello? Oh my God, I'm on the radio! Oh, girl. Anyway, how am I gonna make money? Where the treasure at?
Do not seek the treasure! I'm sorry, I got a little carried away. Sorry about that, folks. Next caller.
Hello, I am calling from Worthington, England, and I have a question for thee. Do you recommend anything to do if someone wants to get into transcribing? Thank you.
Well, one, you want to learn how to read and communicate music as if it were a language like English, Spanish, Portuguese, etc. Two, learn an instrument. Piano and guitar are recommended, or banjo in my case. Three, try to develop perfect pitch. Four, listen to and transcribe music or sounds you hear, either in the streets, the sound of the toilet flushing, the radio, anything. Everything is considered practice. Well, that's all the time we have today, folks. I would like to thank our studio guest, Willington Willie Sheboykington, and thank you kindly as well. Well, until next time, this is Billow Sand Radio.